Yesterday's playoff baseball. For World Series Game 2, Cole Hamels was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance, helping the Cubs get by the Indians 6-0. They now have a 2-0 series lead heading into Game 3. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Concrete since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top on that hoe. Like, baby, where the egg? Thank you for your service. Just invoicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy? You bought her come back or something. She come and play with your heart. I'm far from a popular artist, one of the hardest, no less than I saw your and I caught blow like a cardigan sweater. Call it whatever you want. I got my revenue up in Beverly Hills. My ceilings like the Beverly Brothers. Since day one, for Lauren been the same one. I came up in them go-go's, most of them was afraid of. Now, Mo say that. Now, Mo say that. But when your will is a fortune, you never gotta say jack. Don't be talking too much. These copy too much. These cardio crazy. Chasing clout must be tough. Yeah, I wrote me a dozen. Got me up. I raise my hand and raise your family. I'm playing. These don't be no gangsters. They be paying niggas. Yeah. Ain't dead, they just moved to the county. Them out that S-class, I guess you don't see the problem. I know every who and every hoodle I'm around them. What you call a piece of mind, I call a picture for a hold up. Yeah, I'm in my luggage, hold up. Boy, I'm on the runway like I'm Ducky, hold up. Prolific, really be living my lyrics. So tell me who did it this big and who ain't about to slow up. My boy.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to f with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around, got that type of luxury. Going down, and ain't no catching up to me. Yeah, stepped in the building with my vibe on a million. Slide on the beat like my God, I'm so brilliant. All of the rappers put your pride to the side. Try collide with the squad, turn your mob into corn on the cob. Use a fraud, use a thorn in my side. I'm a back, I'm that turn of the knob on the door when the boys from the corner come you and tie you to something. Now stop with all that frontin'. That big money talk should be reserved for those that got it. But when you really got it, you ain't pressed to talk about it. That's why I hear that cap in all your raps and highly doubt it. The game too crowded. I'm about to get all the way the fuck about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 30 mil on the deal, depending on how the tour was routed. I seen your watch when you first dropped, that was clouded. Which means you used to fake it till you make it type. I do you crazy with hollow, no holla back. Just how the raps, I got up to make sure every dollar stack. Y'all aiming for the stars, I'm at your starter cap. Run like a quarterback. Stereotypical, but to hear me is pivotal. I will bury you and come and air out your. Have your homies on right next to Roman numerals. IVs, it's the reason why nobody try me. Having screaming, Lord, why me? Cold did me, grimy. He took it too far, he treat them like they back to back. I clap like that's a rap, but no video shoots, just hoodies and boots, putting your troops in boxes. I blew $1 million on white tees and Calvin Klein boxes. This is silly. My boy. Say what?
Who gon' bring the crown? Who gon' try to crown? Can't get enough. I don't play around. Don't got that type of luck. Going down. Nobody catching nothing.
Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me. Who gon' bring my crown? And who gon' try to with me? Off the ground, can't get enough of me. I don't play around. Got that type of luxury. Going down, there ain't no catching up to me.
freight train flying at a supersonic speed. I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Got the heart of a lion, strong as iron, with a fire burning in my soul. There's a chip on my shoulder that looked like a mountain from every time someone said no. Never say I got $1 million swag, don't forget that. When you see me stepping the room, I gain across the building, bring back the feeling. Hit a fright, I'm unstoppable. Hey, I got what you want, I got it. I got what you need, I got it. Welcome to the show. Get ready for the major leagues, alright. All my life I said I'm gonna be one of the greats. Now I'm finally here. Ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Yeah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. The greatest. Now that I'm finally here, I said it. Ain't nothing about it fake, nah. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. And now that I'm finally here. Alright, you know that I got it. That's all I really got to say. I raise it up another level when the bright lights come on. Let's play. The blood in my veins runs ice cold. And clutch is number 23. Wherever I go, that's the main event. I'm used to all eyes on me. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greatest. Now that I'm finally here, ain't nothing about this fake. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing. All my life I said it. I'm gonna be one of the greats. Oh, it's the real thing. Oh, it's the real thing.
Mellow made it right.
I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been good all day, I'm now my Phantom. I got 3 with me, they want the baguettes on their neck. I was made inside the projects, I got on my set. I was really on the floor, then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had to dodge no I just might cop demon. I'm shopping at Neiman's, ballin' every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming, shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke, then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my shoes, and all my by the tubes. First time in V12, she was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream, I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling, I'ma set the mood. I seen his main, looking at my neck, ooh. I was damn bad, now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby, told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I been riding in the Phantom. Got all designer on me, I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in Atlanta. Busy been cooked all day, I'm now my family. She just popped it, still wanna see how the vet feel. Fiji on my rollie, make her wanna have some for real. Tennis chain, my neck on chill. I ain't had to go get no deal. Last month I spent 100,000 on the closet. I bought the penthouse just to handle my. Got the new crib, my fresh out, he kept it solid. 20 bands on me, can't even fit inside the wallet. Time ballin', 13 on me like I was Harden. Yeah, no Richie, might take my ride through the 6. I've been mixing my designers, I'm flies. I just talk about my lifestyle, I don't ride it. Ever since that jail cell opened up, I let these diamonds hit.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports. But even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The build up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network. And we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two guys who'll get the ball here in Game 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
So stepping in, Albert Almora. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, Albert Almora.
From the stretch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he lines it out to center. Rickard is right there, 1 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. He's set. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Almora, base runner at first with 1 out. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Hard hit ball to short. Lindor moving to his right in time to first, and there are 2 away. Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. First pitch on its way. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Santana will put the squeeze on this one in the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
John Lester gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The first baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bodie moves over, and the inning is over.
Leading off for the Cubs, the first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
First pitch on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting 6, the catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Rickard patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Now batting, Kyle Schwarber. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Striding in, Mike Moustakas. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's got 3 base hits in 25 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. 0-1 the count. Moustakas, 30 years of age. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And he looks at a called strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in Joey Rickard. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In there, 1-1.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Fouled off. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Bodie is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, David Bodie, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
The center fielder, number 13, David
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Kike Hernandez will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and in to bat next is Albert Almora. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Luplow on the move, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat. Hard hit ball towards the hole. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there. Kike Hernandez will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. To the plate now, Jordan Luplow, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
His past history against John Lester, he's gone 3 for 11. To first. And he'll flip it over to Lester for the out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Leonys Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
Here's Javier Baez. In the dirt here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. Bryant blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. Now a throw over. And late reactions, and they got him. First pitch of the at-bat, and a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Two balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
The count now at 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Heading after it is Naquin, and this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's Carlos Santana now as it's on the ground toward the hole. Moustakas is there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Weak grounder down the line at third. Lester gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3 through 4. Still. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh-1. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
If you don't eat the meat, you can't have any pudding. How can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat?
A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer here in the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hitting a home run in the World Series is special at any point. Hitting a home run in the World Series that gives your team the lead, that's something to tell the grandkids about.
Now back, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Standing in now, Mike Moustakas. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. And he gets the slider over here. It's 2-1 now.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. Moustakas on at first. Nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Kipnis is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 5.
Striding forward now is the DH, Albert Almora. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cubs designated hitter. Hops this one up. Kipnis has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through. Hit high and deep to left field. Schwarber ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. fouled away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Rizzo will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2. First pitch on its way. Too low, 1-0. Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. Now a ball hit hard towards center. And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. One and 1 the count now. Rizzo stands at first with 1 out. One and 2. Pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. 1 run, 9 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Kyle Schwarber will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track in the end. Standing in, Jordan Luplow. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland.
No, he didn't.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass to baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
And he fouls this one off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And into bat next, it'll be Tyler Naquin. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here's another 1-2. Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Moustakas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Luplow is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate, Jason Hayward. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Line towards center field. Rickard will get there, and he puts it away to return. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
For the Indians,
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Rizzo moving to his left. 1 away. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. In his last at-bat, he popped right in foul ground. No balls and 1 strike. takes this the other way to right. And he'll make the catch on the run as he reaches down to Spirit for the second out.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. And Tyler Clippard has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Tyler.
Here's the first pitch to him.
This came for the Indians.
Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Well, I'd say as a pitcher, Vero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very...
And they got him. Into the box now, Javier Baez. As he grounds one briskly to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 44.
Ready now, Anthony Rizzo. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And it's quickly 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Rickard is going to have room out there as he puts this away. That'll bring in Joey Rickard. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. One down. So coming to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled off. 1-1 on its way from Lester. This is pulled into right. Hernandez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Jordan Luplow. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Oliver Perez enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Fielded cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, in fact, they'll tag him out at second base, trying to advance on a bad throw. What a break there. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Matt Kemp will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Matt Kemp.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Perez, 37 years old. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin. He's on the short list. There's not many guys who make it a year, 2 years, maybe max. I would wonder what the average length is of guys in the big leagues. But to stay in this game 15 years screams to being a great teammate and being willing to constantly adjust.
Started to offer at it as an appeal goes down to Jerry Hillsdale at third, but Jerry says he held up. It's ball one. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Naquin will get there, and he puts it away to Matt Kemp will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Now to the plate, Kevin Plawecki. He'll lead things off here in the ninth with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number one. Here's Leonis Martin. No hits to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin is their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Last strike now for Cleveland. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Cubs were given an excellent outing on the mound here by this man, Jon Lester. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one, guys. Absolutely electric stuff on the mound, and he racked up 10 strikeouts because of it. Solid performance as he leads his guys to victory.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Cubbies take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Jon Lester gets the W on the mound. Carlos Carrasco is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is the final line.
Grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready?
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 3 of the World Series, John Lester won the game, finishing a complete game one-hitter, helping the Cubs get by the Indians 1-0. They will take a 3-0 series lead into Game 4. And that's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow for another postseason recap. Have a great day.
Summer in a hurricane.